Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Hello and welcome to this Zwift Run live stream. My name is Stephen. I'm a Zwift ambassador, a community run leader and your host today. There's a countdown clock up there showing how long to go before the start of the main event, so you've probably got time to tidy the kitchen, take the trash out and grab yourself a drink before we get going. If you've never seen Zwift before, it's an online game where athletes from all over the world train, compete against and socialise with each other live and in real time. All you need to take part is a foot pod, an internet connection, access to a treadmill and a device on which to run the Zwift app. You can use a computer, an iPad, an iPhone, a high-end Android device. Zwift even works on Apple TV. If you have a smart treadmill, you don't even need a foot pod, as your treadmill will send your speed direct to Zwift. Once you've logged in and made sure your equipment is connected, you can join others live for structured group workouts or social runs. You could do a solo workout or take part in one of the many in-game challenges. You could also pit yourself against people from all over the world in a race. There are various Zwift worlds. Some are based on existing places like London, New York, Innsbruck, Richmond, Virginia and Harrogate in the UK. But the biggest world is the fictional Watopia, where you can run in glass tunnels underwater, through the middle of a volcano, in a jungle, up to the top of a snow-capped mountain and on country trails. Watopia is where the Zwift developers let their imagination fly. Like any computer game, the more you run, the higher up the levels you climb and the more virtual goodies you require. If you're a regular treadmill runner, Zwift is going to transform your training. If you're a hater, Zwift is going to change the way you think about indoor running. Before we go any further, if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button and the bell icon so you're notified every time we go live on this channel. If you're watching on Facebook, please click the like button on the Film My Run page. Film My Run is also my other YouTube channel where I post real world runs, so if you're interested in marathons, ultra running, 10Ks or triathlons, you'll find product reviews, interviews and races over on that channel. I've been running all my life. I started running long distance races in 2011 when I ran my first half marathon, and that was followed a year later by my first marathon in Paris. I've run the Paris Marathon every year since and have now run well over 100 marathons and ultras. I started using Zwift at the beginning of 2015 when indoor cycling and smart trainers really took off. In the early days, I held the long distance record for cycling of 500 kilometres on Zwift for about 48 hours. And when running started in 2016, I was the first person to run a marathon on Zwift. So if you have any questions about Zwift, if I don't know the answer, I probably know somebody who does. Okay, so now you can go and take the trash out and get that drink. And make sure you keep an eye on that countdown and be back in time for the start proper. Well, go on then, don't just sit there gawping at me. Basically, this message is going to go around in a loop again and again until the start of the run, so you may as well go and do something constructive in the meantime. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Film My Run on Zwift. My name is Stephen Cousins and we are broadcasting live on Facebook and on YouTube. While we're getting everything ready, it would be absolutely awesome if you could go and subscribe to the Film My Run YouTube channel and also the Zwift Live YouTube channel. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/filmmyrun and also Twitter at filmmyrun, and the website is www.filmmyrun.com. It's very nearly time, so sit back, relax, don't forget to drop me a ride on and watch me do all the hard work.
Thank you very much. That's really...
Hello everyone, welcome to the ZLDR Recovery Hour. I'm going at 9 kilometres an hour with John Shaw and Sarah Jacobson, I think, and whoever else is deciding to run at 9 tonight. Sarah Jacobson says she's going to be trouble tonight. I well believe it, Sarah. I know you are. Right, we're off. So 9 kph for me, and anyone else who wants to join, more than welcome. I know that lots of people are going at 10 kph, that's fine. Diana, Princess of Vitopia, she'll be doing a progressive, so she's starting around 8 point something and progressing through to 10 point something. Tina Beard, hello. Kim Salt, hello. Amy, hello. Jackie, hello. So Jackie Ramos says good evening all. Kim Salt says hi everyone. Tina's not feeling very good today. Okay. You look at, well, I hope you're not running, Tina. I wouldn't expect you to be anything less than yourself, Sarah. In fact, now we've met, you probably have more license to roast me. So Sarah Jacobson is running. Sarah's just got back from a short break in London where we met up for lunch. So it was lovely to meet Sarah and her family. Right, Tina Beard says, I'm not running, but I'm still able to rib you, Stephen. So I've got Tina Beard and Sarah Jacobson to contend with tonight. I'll just have to not make any stupid mistakes and not say anything ridiculous. Is that in any way likely to happen? No, I'm just gonna be chilled, relaxed. Just gonna enjoy the run. Garrett says, what's up, Darren? Darren Van Dit is back running. Amy Green is in the run with us. Hello, Amy. Yeah, we've got the 9 km/h blob. It's the coolest blob to be in. Yeah, all the cool kids are in the 9 km/h blob, as Diana calls it. So we've got 1 hour. It's the ZLDR recovery hour. So it's not a recovery 10k, it's a recovery hour. So you do whatever distance you like or you can in that hour. Kim says, I'm just here for the entertainment value. So if I don't make any mistakes, have any technical problems, or say anything stupid, then it's not really entertainment, is it? I haven't got Victoria here to make me say stupid things. Victoria is at her deep water workout tonight. So it's like aerobics, but in deep water. Which is what I often get into on these runs. I should just learn to shut my mouth more, shouldn't I, really? Nikki is with us as well. So we've got Amy Green, Sarah Jacobson, Nikki, John Shaw. DB is running at the same pace as us as well. Princess of Watopia, Diana, is just... She'll probably move ahead. I think Diana's doing a progressive run today. Up ahead there will be a 10 km/h group as well, going a little bit quicker. Today is Kim Salt's Beagle's 14th birthday. I assume that's a dog, the breed of which is a beagle. Darren Van Dit ate too much before the run. Stephen, John Shaw says that he hates to say it, but he's been on the bike while he's been injured. He says it's quite good. Wow, I didn't know they had cycling on here now. Tina Beard says, you don't need Victoria to say stupid things, Stephen. Yeah, I know. Dig my own hole most of the time, don't I? No, Darren, not seriously. Of course I know this cycling. I guess there are not so many cyclists as it's so new. Full stop. Bless them. They will get the hang of it eventually. Tina Beard says, John Shaw, you traitor. I hope you're recovering, John. I hope it's going all right now. Kim Salt's beagle is called Paws. That's a very nice name for a dog. Paws. Yes, very good. Right, Darren is catching us up. You are forgiven, John. Right, we're already over a kilometre in. That's good, isn't it? We might get 9 kilometres in by the time we've finished. Tina says, Paul, that would be wise, but I don't know what she's responding to. So is this another... Is this me missing posts again? Tina Beard says, Paul, that would be wise. Paul, I can't... If you're watching, I can't see your post. And I've just realised as well that the title is wrong. It says Zwift Running League, Race 3, doesn't it? That's wrong. Let me change that quickly. There we go. Right, Paul Hayward is now on YouTube. He says hello on YouTube. So I can see that, Paul. So why am I seeing loads of other people's messages? Jackie Ramos, Kim Salt, Tina Beard. But I'm not seeing anything that you're posting. But I can see what you've posted on YouTube there. Hello, Paul. Oh, ha! I didn't actually see what you'd written, Sarah. I only noticed it for myself just now. But I see that roast number 1, Sarah Jacobson says, is the title correct, Stephen? No, it wasn't. Thank you, Sarah. I have now changed the title. Changed has a D on the end. iPhone. Tina Beard suggests that I may be blocking Paul. No, Tina, I only tend to block you, not Paul. Paul doesn't hurt my feelings. Paul doesn't make me cry like you do. Oh, Tina, you don't make me cry. Of course not. I don't block anyone. There's something wrong with my messaging system. It doesn't pass all the comments on to me. Paul says bizarre. I know, it is bizarre because I've no idea why some come through and some don't. Jarrett's going to tell us some jokes. I think last week, actually, Jarrett's jokes were not too bad. I have a feeling. To be fair, Jarrett, last week your jokes weren't too bad. But I may be tempting fate. John Shaw says, when does the joke start? Tina B says, Clive was blocking me at lunchtime as well. Yeah, because I told him to, Tina. I said to Clive, that you're always mean to me and he should back me up. It's like sanctions. Oh, did Clive do a dance? Oh, that's nice. Right, hang on. I need to move my camera. Hang on, that's not right, is it? Right, I think that's a bit better. Right, apparently Clive Finnemore did some dancing at lunchtime. Yes, I wondered what the odour was, Darren. Tina says, who knew you were so sensitive? Tina, I'm a very sensitive soul. Behind this outgoing, gregarious personality is a quiet, shy, retiring, very self-conscious young man. Still but a child, emotionally. Which is why I scream and stamp my feet when I don't get my own way. Right, Kim Salt says we need more singing. I don't know about that. I'm not sure you do need more singing, if I'm honest. Yeah, right, you see, there we go. Paul Haywood says, Clive doing dancing. Says that's Clive going the extra mile on his stream to entertain his viewers. Yeah, see, I'm just not that giving. I have to be seriously forced into these things if I'm going to start singing and dancing on the stream. Plus, you know, I don't want to risk my own personal physical safety by trying to dance on a treadmill which is already broken. Garrett says, anyone racing this weekend? No, I'm racing next weekend, but not this weekend. Next weekend, but not this weekend. Oh, right, okay, is that good, is it? Right, Tina says, Clive's hip-hop dancing was hilarious. Worth watching back. Okay, then maybe I will. If it's worthy of a comment like that, then maybe I should. John Shaw reckons I should get a Woodway. Well, we've had this discussion before. A Woodway would not actually fit in shed quarters. It's too hard, it's too tall. Paris next April, yeah. Yes, it is confirmed. We are doing Paris Marathon again next April. So if any of you are interested in coming to Paris and running with many of us next year, please sign up. We had a fantastic time this year. Full stop. It will be bigger and better next year. Contact me on Facebook for any information you need. It was great, Jarrett. We had a really good time. Larry says, will there be French fries? Of course there will be French fries. Of course there will be French fries. Full stop. It's France. What kind of information? I think the person who said that, I'm not sure if they actually know what we were talking about. I'll say it anyway. John Shaw's been watching FMR from the bike. Oh, Theo Heldon is thinking about it again. Theo was with us last time. Sarah Jacobson says, now I'll actually have to do the interval sessions instead of mocking them from afar while eating popcorn. Yes. Paul Hayward says, Clive is the new Peter Crouch of the treadmill. If you don't know who Peter Crouch is, he was a soccer player, now retired. And every time he scored a goal, he would do this kind of robot, hip-hop robot dance. Jackie Ramos is going to try and come and cheer us on next year. And come and have the dinners with us. That'd be nice. Oh, I haven't got camera 7 on, have I? Hang on a minute. Let me get camera 7 sorted. Go. Camera 7 is on. Clive also does a mean air guitar. How can he do air guitar to that heavy trance music he plays? There's no guitar in that music that he has on his stream. He's making it up as he goes along. So we were talking about the Paris Marathon on the stream last night, and Marcus Holmes has agreed that he will come as well. Tina is trying to persuade her friend to come so she can come as well. So that'll be good. Amy Green is thinking about it, and somebody else was thinking about it as well. Can't remember who. Anyway, so we've certainly got interest for next year. Oh, yeah, John Farrell has signed up. So Sarah Jacobson is a definite sign up. John Farrell has definitely signed up. I haven't yet signed up, but I definitely will. And Victoria definitely will sign up as well. We do it every year, so we will definitely sign up. And Kevin DeLuca, I think, is on the verge of actually signing up as well. Oh, okay. That's very strange. How does that music fit with the other music in his stream? Whilst I remember, good luck to everyone doing the Copenhagen Marathon next month. Okay, once again, and this is just between you and me, okay? Once again, I've eaten my dinner a bit too late, and let's just say there may be a point in this run where I have to just nip off for a minute or two. We'll see how we go. I've got some quite tight shorts on tonight, so we might be all right. But don't tell anyone else I said that, okay? It's between you guys and me. Are lots of people having GI distress? Well, give it just a few minutes and I won't have GI stress any longer. Lena Richter says second run with you guys. Welcome to the madhouse, Lena. Leave it to the runners to have no boundaries. Absolutely, yeah. Kim Salt says, "See, the entertainment could be coming." It's literally, Kim. It's literally round the corner. It's moments away. Now I'll be all right. I'll be okay. I've just got to relax and, just forget that I've only just eaten, and mounds of pasta is gradually forcing itself down onto my diaphragm and my large intestine, or or both large and small intestine. John Shaw says, "Are the jokes at 4K?" What? Sarah Jacobson says, I'm anticipating this more than meeting you in person. Right, hang on a minute. How much of an insult is that? So basically, Sarah Jacobson is saying she's more excited about potential fecal matter than she is about my personality. That's actually what Sarah's essentially saying. Unbelievable. Amy Green has to dash. She's got to go and pick up her daughter. Take care, Amy. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining, Amy. See you soon. Right, 4 kilometres done. I reckon about 5 to go. We should get, if we're going, well, that's a bit of a stupid thing to say, isn't it? There we go. If we're doing 9 kilometres an hour and we've done 4 kilometres and we're running for 1 hour, you idiot, Stephen.
You suck!
We'll do 9 kilometres by the time we've finished, won't we? Right, hang on. Right, now Sarah, Tina Beard now says, Sarah, you are a legend. Honestly, I do not know why I put up with this. And let's be honest now. When Sarah and I met in London, literally 3-4 days ago, I had stern words with her about the level of abuse that she gives me. What good did that do? It did none good. That's what it did. 0 amounts of good. Kim says, when is the next special edition video 5k? Good point, actually. I don't know. Well, we need to find out when the next... Because maybe we should have done one at Easter, shouldn't we? Yeah, we missed that opportunity. We should have done one at Easter last week. We'll have to think of an appropriate time to do one. Certainly before Christmas next year. We'll do one in the summer sometime. Oh, Sarah. Now you've made me blush. Right, Jamie makes a very good point. He says that was my mistake, you see. Stern words just invites more punishment. And then Kim Salt follows it up with bunny costumes. I'm not sure the two are exactly related, but I think Kim's talking about the video 5k. Yeah, well, I think I'm all up for anyone wearing any costume they like, to be honest. But I suppose it would be quite funny for everyone to wear the same costume. Well, not the same costume, but similar costumes. We couldn't fit everyone inside the same costume. That would be awkward. And people would have to do a lot of travelling. But anyway, yes, I see what you mean. Bunny costumes for everyone. Paul Hayward says, in the next video 5k, I will show off my new garage setup. That'd be good. The next time we've got other runners on video will be hopefully this next Wednesday, when we'll have Clive, although you see Clive on video all the time, don't you? Clive and Kevin DeLuca. We're going to do the relay in the Zwift Running League. And I was going to do it this Wednesday, do the video, but I didn't get around to it again. So I'll have to sort it out for this week, this coming week. Right, 4.5 kilometres in at 30 minutes in, just about. Okay, yeah, the GI stuff is not going away. Quite often, when I run, I do get a little bit of tummy trouble, and it just eventually kind of surpasses, that's not the right word, passes. And it's kind of getting a bit worse. Kim Salt says, will Clive dance during the relay? I'm sure he will. Anything to avoid fast running, basically, with Clive. He did fast running in week 2 and realised that maybe it didn't suit him so much. He went off like a crazy guy 2 weeks ago, and it was only 2 kilometres, but he went as fast as he could for 2 kilometres and literally died at the end, I think. And swore down that he would never run fast again. So he took it relatively easy this week gone. Still did all right though. Sarah Jacobson's done at 5k. Well done, Sarah. Okay. Great to have you back. Right. I am seriously gonna have to go. Who can take over the reins for me for like 2 minutes? You might have to talk amongst yourselves. Right. Hold on. I am afraid I'm going to have a pit stop. Right, back in 1 minute 30 seconds. How was that? Let's go. How did I do, Kim? I reckon that was about 1 minute 30 seconds. Right, now, am I going to catch up to the guys ahead? Yeah, right, I'm going to see if I can catch up with whoever's up ahead. Sarah Jacobson says I was 1 minute 20 seconds. Diana's going to wait up for us. Does this mean I have to do 1 minute 20 seconds of extra running at the end? I feel about 2 kilograms lighter. You know, when you've got to go, you've got to go, okay? I make no apologies. Right. Kim Salt says way too much info. Tina B says impressive pit stop. Thanks very much. All part of the service. See, we Brits, we don't worry about toilet humour. Over there in the States, you get all shy and coy about it, and you call it the John. You're not keen on the word toilet, are you? Although, did you know there is no actual word for that room or for that thing, the toilet itself, that isn't a kind of euphemism. So even the word toilet, oh gosh, what does it mean? It doesn't mean a bowl that you go to the toilet in. It's something else. I'm going to have to look it up now. Hang on. But it is a euphemism, and there are no in English. I don't think we have any words that mean toilet. Yeah. Okay. So the word toilet is from the French. Toile or toile, which is in fact which means cloth or wrapper. Oh yeah, that. Okay, right. Yeah. Kim says toilet humour is one thing, but the image you brought up by saying you felt 2 kilograms lighter is entirely another. Yeah. Okay. Point taken. Point well made. Yeah, lavatory. That means washroom or washing. What else do we use? Water closet is exactly what it says. A closet with water in it. So there are no words that actually mean what we think it means. There you go. Another piece of fantastic English language education for you there. Right. Sarah says, and do have a think about this to yourselves. She says, I love how multiple people have just timed how long it took you to go to the bathroom. Yeah, that is a bit creepy, isn't it? You know, it's not right. Urinal. Okay, so yeah, I agree. Urinal is probably. Hang on a minute, I'll just check that. But that's not the toilet, is it? But it is. Yes, it is a urinal. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think there's any getting away from that. Okay, well, this is interesting. So, do you know what a urinal is? Because it's not what you think it is. So, a urinal is a glass container for the medical inspection of urine, from the old French urina. So there you go. So what we think of as a urinal is not actually a urinal. Even I've learned that. See, every day is indeed a school day, Tina. Right, how are we doing in this run here? 6.2 kilometres in, and 18.5 minutes to go. So we're gradually making our way to 9k. No, we don't, Kim. Kim says, do you call porta potties Andy Gumps? No, we don't. We don't call them porta potties either. We call them portaloos. So a loo, as in short for lavatory, loo. So we go to the loo, and we call them portaloos. You have to say, don't you? I mean, we cannot argue with the fact that the range of topics of conversation on this live stream are second to none. Wouldn't you agree? We can talk openly about anything on this channel, and we can make it sound respectable and appropriate. Well, alright, maybe not appropriate or even respectable, but we can talk about anything on this channel. Very proud of the fact we have no holds barred here, and we can discuss anything. Okay, right, Kim Salt says Andy Hump is the company that supplies a lot of the porta potties, portaloos in the States, hence why they're called Andy Gumps. Okay. Surely there's some good rhyming slang there as well to be had, isn't there? Andy Gumps where you do your dumps. Surely that's got to be the tagline, isn't it? That's, in fact, Andy Gump should have the tagline when they sell their porta potties. Andy Gumps for your outdoor dumps. Yeah, Andy Gumps for your outdoor dumps. I think I've earned myself 10 grand for that line. A marketing company would kill for that line. Although, yes, it probably has been said before. So Jarrett is still there, Nikki is still there, Diana, Princess of Watupper, is still there, and apparently 35 more runners in the group who I can't see for some reason. I've got a very small list of runners. I don't really know why. Yeah, Jarrett says 45 minutes in, 15 minutes to go. Sarah, can you email Andy Gump? Oh, Andy Hump. Okay, can you email Andy Hump with that line credited to me, please? And I'd like at least a 4-figure sum. Thank you. I'll expect a check in the post early next week, please. Coming up to 7 kilometres now. So given the fact that we're doing 9 kilometres an hour, we'll have 2 kilometres to go very shortly. Rohan is off. There's lots of love, gang. See you next Friday. I want to know where the 10 kilometre an hour group have gone. Right. Jonathan Cost says running show exclamation mark. What do you mean running show exclamation? Oh, hang on a minute. Right, I've missed the message further down. A good film of the Cornwall running show. Thank you, Jonathan. So if you're just blowing my own truck, if you're interested in how my running has progressed and how my filming of runs has progressed over the last 12 years, I did a little talk at the Cornwall running show last weekend, where I showed a little film which started back in 2010 with my first 10k race. I mean, I've been running, you know, I've always run, but I never did races. I never was interested in racing. But, of course, I hit my midlife crisis at 40. So, 12 years ago now, I did my first 10k race, and I've just made a little film with snippets of a few races all the way up to present day. And I did a little talk, and I filmed the talk, and I've now put that film up on YouTube. So if you're interested, go and have a look at that. It's about 35 minutes long of me talking through some of my films and then being interviewed afterwards. Jamie's hijacking my comments. Says, Sarah, did you get registered for the Goofy Challenge? It is Andy Gump. Okay. Yeah, Jonathan has seen the original video of because it is still up there, the original video of my first 10k race where I finished absolutely shattered, and Victoria says, are you ever running again? I quite confidently say no. So Sarah Jacobson is registered for the Goofy Challenge. Tell us about the Goofy Challenge, Jamie or Sarah. Teeny Beard is feeling a lot better after an hour of silliness. I assume she means me being silly. An hour of entertainment. She calls it entertainment, but read silliness for that. Yeah, so it's good to put a smile on people's faces. Put a smile on my own face sometimes. It's the worst thing in the world to laugh at your own jokes, isn't it? Not that I tell any jokes. So yeah, I don't know why my list is so... Anybody know why my list of runners is so small? We did totally talk about it, but I don't remember that it was called the Goofy Challenge. Okay, so Sarah, she did this last year. She's doing the Disney half marathon and marathon on consecutive days. She says, Stephen, we totally talked about this. Yes, we did, but I completely forgot that it was called the Goofy Challenge. Excellent. So we're going to have a Zwift meetup at the Goofy Challenge then. Jamie Caesar, Megan Brown, Rob Mott and Sarah Jacobson are going to be running the Goofy Challenge. So it's a half marathon and then a marathon on consecutive days at Disney. Fantastic. So we need photos of you together, guys. We need all that stuff. Right, Paul Hayward reckons I must be blocking all the runners now that I can't see them. Tina says, Jonathan, that's some challenge and training. So what have I missed there, Tina? Oh, here we go. Jonathan says, sorry I'm not running, but I've got a Gran Fondo training ride tonight. Struggling to keep up the 200k running target with the extra cycling training. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that does sound like a lot, Jonathan. Take it easy, buddy. Don't get injured or anything, will you? Do not get injured. Sorry, I keep thinking I'm missing comments, and I probably am. I do apologise. I'm not doing it on purpose, Tina. It's happening without my knowledge or understanding. Then again, to be honest, most things happen without my knowledge or understanding, so there's nothing new there. But I don't understand why I'm not seeing 33 other runners in the group. We've got Theo Heldorn back. There's Nikki. So I've got Nikki, Theo, Diana. DB is still there with us. Who is DB? I don't know DB. Bear with me a second. Does anybody else know DB? Didi from Austria. Didi from Austria. Hello, Didi from Austria. Drop a ride on Didi. Actually, we'll give Diana a ride on as well. And Mendes. And we'll say thank you to Jarrett for leading. Thank you, Jarrett, again. Well done, buddy. And Nikki. Where's Nikki? There's Nikki. Well done, Nikki. Yeah, maybe they're too far ahead. Yeah. So Jamie says, Stephen, 3 of us are doing the Dopey Challenge. That's 5k, 10k, half and full marathon on consecutive days. I tried to get Sarah to join, but she's really lazy and didn't want to bother. So I'm sure that's what you've written there, Jamie, isn't it? Yes. Jonathan Cost says, I've got 2 100-mile rides in May and June. Fabulous. You'll get them done, Jonathan. No worries. It's the running I'm worried about. Just keep yourself, don't get yourself injured doing the running. But the 100-mile rides, you'll smash them, buddy. No problem. Kim, somebody has to lead from the back. Good job. Yes, Tina says, you do a great job, Kim. You absolutely do. So yeah, Sarah Jacobson was invited to do the Dopey Challenge. Couldn't be bothered. Couldn't be bothered to get out of bed. What does that say? Eh? Lazy is what that is. Right, look, we're nearly done now. 700 metres to go, 4 minutes of running, and we'll be finished. It's been a good little run, nice little bits of chat going on. Little pit stop in the middle. So you know how often you start a run, maybe you might weigh yourself at the beginning of the run. You'll go for a run, and then you weigh yourself at the end to see how much sweat you've lost. Probably best that I don't do that today. If I'd forgotten I went to the loo, I might be frightened by the amount of sweat that I'd just lost. Sarah Jacobson is happy to admit she is the laziest runner in the world. Well, no, to be honest though, Sarah, I will argue with you there, because I would like to put in a claim for that from time to time. You know, I think in all honesty we can probably match each other for laziness. Jonathan Cost says, what did I miss in the middle, Stephen? It's what I'm missing right now, Jonathan, that's probably more to the point. Kim likes the image again. Great image again, Stephen, she says. I had to make a serious pit stop in the middle of the run, Jonathan. And yeah, I am now very much lighter than I was when I first started the run. Just put it that way. I'm sure you can create an image in your head. As Kim has managed to do through the last 5k. It's lucky it's the weekend, because Kim wouldn't be able to do any lectures this afternoon. I'm sure you don't have lectures on a Friday afternoon, do you? So Kim wouldn't be able to do any lectures this afternoon because of the disturbing images that she has floating around in her brain. We are coming to the end of our ZLDR recovery hour. Thank you very much, Jarrett. Not Janet. Yeah, Kim does not have any lectures. I don't think any students have any lectures ever on a Friday afternoon. Anywhere around the world, lectures do not happen on a Friday afternoon. To be fair, no offices work on a Friday afternoon either. My wife's office does drinks on a Friday afternoon. It's supposed to be a networking meeting. Friday afternoon networking meeting where they all get together in the office and have biscuits, cake and drinks, wine, etc. And yeah, I do feel very little working happens. Oh my god, that sounds awful. Lab on a Friday afternoon from 1 till 5 p.m. Yeah, it sucked. I don't doubt it. 1 hour done. There we go. Nikki says, thank you everyone, have a good weekend. Jarrett says, have a great weekend everyone. We are done. Sarah Jacobson says, it's Friday afternoon here and I can confirm I am working. No, you literally cannot confirm that you're working because you're watching me. That is not right. There's a distinct difference between watching me and commenting on YouTube and working, Sarah. Kim, right, you're in the States, Kim. Can you give Sarah some advice on that, or just like some education on that? Maybe a Friday afternoon lecture on the difference between watching YouTube and commenting in YouTube and working. That important distinctions to make. I think Kim is the person to do it. Jackie Ramos says, next training Paris from January. The long run's on Friday instead of Saturday. Okay, yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, we could do the long runs on Friday, and then that means you could do your proper long run on the Sunday without feeling too tired from our Saturday run. Yeah? Okay. Right. You know I love you, Sarah. Okay, we're off. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you, Sarah, Paul Hayward, Jackie Ramos, Kim Salt, Tina Beard, and everyone else, Jonathan Cost, who have commented in the live stream. And thank you, everyone who's taken part in the ZLDR Recovery Hour today. Thanks, Jarrett, for leading. Diana, Amy Green was in there as well, Paul Hayward. Loads of runners were in there. Thank you very much, even though I couldn't see half of their names. We're off Saturday tomorrow, so nothing tomorrow, nothing on Sunday, unless we feel like it, but I doubt it. So we'll be back for Monday's community run, Monday's 10k community run. We'll see you then. Have a great weekend, everyone, and take care. Bye-bye.